Hello, welcome back. djvicvapor with you. Serum Beginners Course, and in this lesson we're going to take a look at the envelopes right here in this section. Envelope 1, 2, and 3. So we've got, of course, we're on envelope 1. I've got it highlighted. You just click on the sections to highlight that individual envelope. So envelope 1, we've got controls for attack, and you can see it's nice visual representation right here of the attack being moved. You can drag it by the node, or you can run it with the dial here. So you've got attack. You've actually got a hold. Most synthesizers that you see or work with have got attack, decay, sustain, and release, ADSR settings. But you've got a hold here, which is a little unique to Serum. So let's take a look at that. So if we've got the attack right here at the top, the hold is going to drag out that attack time. Basically, the attack's going to happen, it's going to hold, and then it's going to go into the decay and sustain and release. Let's take a listen to that. And you can see the little blue dot kind of giving you an indication of where it's at in that process, the sound. So you see it come up, real quick attack, and then it holds, and then it comes down. And then you've got the decay, of course. And you see when I move some of these parameters and dial them in, how it jumps off the screen. Well, you've got zoom over here on the right, where you can move the screen around. You can move it up and down, zoom in and out. And you can also hit the lock button. So now it'll stay, no matter what I'm doing, it'll stay within my line of sight. Kind of the screen stays locked into your line of sight. So that's a nice little feature. So we've got decay here, and that's going to be how long the sound fades out for us. Sustain, can move that up and down. And again, all these can be adjusted right here as well. And we've got our release time. Attack, hold, decay, sustain, and release with a nice visual representation. And we've got 3 envelopes to work with. So let's take it, now that we've kind of taken a look at the attack, hold, decay, sustain, and release parameters and got a general idea how they work. Let's look at how we can actually use them to be assigned to modulate pretty much any parameter that we want here within Serum. So let's work with the filter, turn it on, and we'll just go to the most obvious and easiest one to get some sound design out of. Let's put this against the cutoff. So I drag it over, drop it, and then you see right away it highlights a little blue line around the outside. And you can grab above the blue line, you got the little circle there. You can grab it to make it smaller or bigger, whatever you need to do, or reposition it in any way you like. And you can see the filter responding as you do that up here. So let's take a listen to what we've got now. Let's change our sound here and get something a little bit more, just a little different there. Can even modulate our wavetable position. So let's go over to envelope 2, bring down the sustain somewhere in there, and leave the attack alone, no attack. And let's modulate our wavetable position, which, if you remember in previous lessons, that's the ability to go up and down the waveform here. So let's modulate that. Now you can see how that's affecting the waveform. So that's envelope 1, 2, and if we're over here and say we've got this guy assigned to the envelope 1, and we want to change that or take it off, we can assign multiple parameters to each knob. I mean, we're not limited to just one thing, but click on it. When you right click, you can say remove all modulators, and it takes that out. And same with the previous one here, remove all modulators, and that takes that out. So that's the envelope section in Serum. Let's move on to the next lesson and take a look at LFOs.